Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Green, DeAnthony Melton out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Santos in at the power forward. And for the Thunder, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Hard legs for teams gearing up for a playoff push. This is the time of year when you want to be clicking on all cylinders.
And you notice that difference in intensity immediately after the All-Star break because teams are starting to ramp it up, getting ready for the playoffs.
Players seem to know when they've got the kind of team that can make a deep run.
Oh, everybody in that locker room can sense it.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Golden State. Wallace outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Here's Oklahoma City now, and they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
3 on the clock. SGA can't get it to go. From deep, Melton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shai was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Here's Pajemski. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
It really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
He hits the 2nd from the line. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's SGA. Dort for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dort against Melton. Drops in the 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
And here's SGA outside. Doesn't go for him. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Santos. Melton outside. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to drop.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Melton outside. Pass to Moody. Here's Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to come.
Now here's SGA. 26 points for him last game against New York.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Moody with it. Dort defending. Outside Pajemski. It's Pajemski on the wing. Back to Melton. Fires the three. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside, SGA takes the three, buries it from three. SGA's got 7.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace. Here's Santos. 14 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. There's a screen. Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And it's SGA missing.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Moody misses. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Wiggins. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Here's Santos. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Joe.
I just love the ball move.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Melton. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Oklahoma City, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, there's the Warriors. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Podziemski makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Podziemski's got 6.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Williams against Green. Here's SGA. Shoots from 12. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. The Warriors trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back over to you, Brian.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Holmgren comes in for Williams, and McCain subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. .103 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wiggins. The 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Spencer. Covered by Joe. To the middle. Here's Post. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Thunder have got 8 of 15 shots to go. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dark. Spencer, no good. Porzingis against Wiggins. Now here's McCain. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. He's out there with Quentin Post. And it's Spencer in at the 1. Now here's Joe. Holmgren outside. Inside. Payton with a steal. by McCain. Pass to Spencer. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to McCain. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Yeah, this guy can flat out light it up. He can beat you off the catch, off the dribble, or off the move. Jared McCain showing you everything.
Here's Spencer. Still without a bucket. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Warriors, number 18, LJ.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Joe. Shot from the wing. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. Warriors trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Spencer. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside McCain. Pass to Joe. Wiggins outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. McCain shot is off. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And Legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
Burst onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for McCain. Oklahoma City leading by 3. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, strong finish, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside Moody. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Joe. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Joe's got 5 points now this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
From deep, Melton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Outside, SGA. Pass to Joe. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside Moody. And here's Porzingis. Melton outside. Shot to stop the run. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. SGA attacking. Joe, pass to Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Draymond Green.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. And that might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Wallace in for Joe.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Now here's Melton. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And we also need to mention his defense. He had a couple of big-time blocks.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-4 run. With his first shot attempt. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by SGA. Hartenstein's got his first basket. Warriors trail by 12. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. SGA passes to Dort. Now Wiggins. From deep, SGA. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pass to Santos. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. And the Warriors miss again. Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Well, they call him stay ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Williams is checked in for Wiggins. "54 seconds left in the first half. And here's Moody. No points yet. From 9 feet, Moody gets one inside. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Williams. There's the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Here's Melton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's SGA outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Nuggets, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Golden State Warriors.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
I would say show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Warriors trail by 13. Pajimski with it. Melton on the wing. There's the triple. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Dort. The 3. Pajimski grabs the board. Pajimski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Melton. Three-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Now here's Green from the arc. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Here's Santos from deep. Melton. Green. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Back to SGA. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is good. And it's 13 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All-Star break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA. The Warriors, #1.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Up top, Moody. Dort defending. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Melton's got 6.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's SGA. He's got 13. Wallace, no good with the triple. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
You know, throughout his career, Green has been a reliable point forward, a big guy who can really orchestrate an offense.
SGA with it, defended by Pajemski. Pass to SGA. Dort outside. Fires from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. PA, there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber. And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit, and he got it to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. At the line for 1.
Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Santos. Back to Pajemski. Here's Melton. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Santos. Melton outside. Pass to Pajemski. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And Shai has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Back to Melton. Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City leading by 16. SGA with it. Now Pajemski defending. Going for three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got assist number 7 tonight. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace. Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. Melton outside. Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer to halt the run. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Wiggins passes to Joe. Holmgren outside. 5 on the clock. The putback. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Now here's Melton. He's got 6. Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer. With a 9-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Spencer's gotten his first basket of the night.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
The first free throw is good. And, Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada, too, eh?
Of the North. Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
Pass to Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Outside, SGA. Lets it fly. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
52 seconds left in the third. Porzingis against Holmgren. Releases from 15. Hartenstein pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Releases. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Joe's got 10.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Spencer. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Gilgeous-Alexander from out. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Coach Kerr preaching team chemistry right now.
Yeah, he wants more ball movement and much better execution because that makes everything simple.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. We've got Brandon Pajemski, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Quentin Post. And it's Spencer in at the 2. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Spencer. Porzingis sets a screen. Spencer, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Holmgren outside. Outside Joe. Pass to Wiggins. The rebound by Post.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fires for 3. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's McCain. Pass to Wiggins. From deep. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. And here's Porzingis. Down low. And then jam down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Outside McCain. Pass to Joe. Lets the 3 fly. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Spencer, covered by Joe. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The kick out to Wiggins. The 3 ball. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Pajemski. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Holmgren, and Topic is subbed in for Joe. It's both from the stripe. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Williams. Here's Topic. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Pajemski. Melton left side. Back to Pajemski. Stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to Topic. Here's Wiggins. Melton covers. Over to the wing. Topic for three. Pajemski grabs the board. Pajemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Santos good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Topic. The rebound by Melton. Shot on the wing. And it's Green missing. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Pass to McCain. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Melton passes to Moody. Here's Pajemski. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wiggins got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Santos can't 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Topic. Pass to Williams. 14 feet away, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Moody. Shakes him. Back to Pajemski. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from McCain. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's McCain. Wiggins for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Pajemski, and too long on the shot. Now McCain. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The rebound by Melton. Outside Pajemski. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.